Have you ever played PUBG, or may you have played Counter-Strike CS:GO? But you should not know this fact about PUBG and Counter-Strike CS:GO. Do you know? First, 5% of PUBG owners are CS:GO players. This is not surprising, as Shroud, known professional player on PUBG, used to play Counter-Strike Global Offensive and participated in many tournaments. The reason many players switched from CS:GO to PUBG was the increased number of hackers in the game. Also, they were playing CS:GO for ages and did not get anywhere in the game, maybe because of the huge competition. Second, performance. CS:GO was released in 2012, so the game has gone through hundreds of updates and optimizations and multiple additional modifications in Steam's launch option to further increase the FPS for low-end PCs. Meanwhile, PUBG was only released 2 years ago. I remember when PUBG Early Access came out, the game got a million bugs and poorly optimized. Even the best PCs can barely get 144 FPS consistently. PUBG is in a much better shape now, but still, the game is not fully optimized yet, with some bugs and cloggy physics. It's definitely not a game for people with a weak PC. In terms of performance between PUBG versus CS:GO, CS:GO is clearly the winner. Third, gameplay. When choosing a game, one big consideration for many people is the difficulty level. Some like to have fun and enjoy, while some prefer challenges. PUBG versus CS:GO, which one requires more skill? Each CS:GO match takes place in a relatively small location with a fixed spawn spot. 2 teams of 5 players will fight against each other to complete their own objective to win the match. The game's competitive scene has been going on for a while, which means most players have figured out the best strategies to win the game. The community has also contributed a lot of their own in-game experience, guides, walkthrough all over the internet. Fourth, player base. Both PUBG and CS:GO have passed their prime and are having a stable number of players now. Taken from Steam chart, CS:GO is now having more concurrent players than PUBG, with 260,000 players and 180,000 players respectively. Note that PUBG used to have up to 3 million players at one time. You can find a match in both games with no difficulty. However, there is a difference in the skill level when comparing PUBG versus CS:GO players in each match. Since PUBG doesn't have a matchmaking system, you will often play with random people who can be an absolutely new player or a pro. While in CS:GO, you will play with people who are around your level. Also, PUBG is the first shooter game for many people, while most players in CS:GO have at least played Counter-Strike in the past. Fifth, cheaters. All shooter games have cheaters due to the nature of these games. CS:GO is Valve game, so it is supported by Valve anti-cheat system. But, realistically, there are still a lot of cheaters in the game. Furthermore, CS:GO turned free to play recently, which allow more players to use cheat without actually losing anything. In PUBG, the game still costs you some money, so it might cause some people to think twice before they risk their account. Also, in a 100-people game, you will likely to die because of many other reasons rather than because of cheaters. I am not saying that there aren't many cheaters in PUBG, as 13 million accounts banned as of October 2018. But, you will get punished by Valve if you quit a CS:GO match that has a cheater, while you can just find another match in PUBG. So I would say cheaters in PUBG is not such a too big problem as in CS:GO if you are a casual player. The interesting fact is all the weapons on PUBG are from CS:GO, only some are made by themselves. So which one should you choose, PUBG versus CS:GO? That totally depends on what you want. If your PC is not so strong or you want to play a competitive FPS game with great optimization and free, then go for CSGO. If you have decent enough hardware, like to explore new things, and want to have fun and unique experiences, then go for PUBG. Both games are great, however, as CSGO is free, I recommend you to try it out anyway to see if you like it or not. Subscribe Factive for more amazing videos.